Hi, I'm David, and this is my final project, the RC Robot Tank with its modifications. So for the modifications, I made a servo-controlled laser turret, and I also made it Bluetooth controlled, so I created this app to control my robot from my phone. We have a little demonstration now, so press forward. Turned off again. So it needs a minute to connect. It's connected, so I control it with the button, forward, backwards, and I control the servo with the slider, and it shoots a little laser. The Bluetooth module needs numbers. So I use certain numbers to represent certain functions. The number 1 represents the motors going forward, 2 backwards, and so on and so forth. So what I did when building my app is I synced each button to a certain number. So when I press forward, the number 1 is sent as long as I'm holding the button down. And when I release the button, another command is sent to stop the motors. The turret works a little differently. My servo works based on the position of the slider. So what I did is I synced up the position of the servo with the slider. The servo can turn 180 degrees, so the slider goes from 0 to 180, as you can see. So challenges when building this was definitely setting up the Bluetooth. It was very difficult at first, one because my Bluetooth module was broken, so I had to get another one. But getting the motors to run with the servo and the lasers was very difficult because all of them run on numbers, and so the numbers that controlled the motors and the laser pointer would interfere with the servo's control, and so I had to fix that. But what I enjoyed most is getting it working because it's really cool and it's a lot of fun to play with. Outside of BlueStamp, since this is basically my finished project, I'm thinking of maybe making robot laser tag by using photoresistors as little targets, so when you shoot a laser at it, the robot will stop or react in some way.